Hello and welcome to Washing Up Club. This is a message to all my very loyal and amazing YouTube viewers. I hope you're doing well. I did mention Gorman Gastergast last time. I'm very pleased I can remember that username actually, because it's a thing I read and loved when I first read it. But anyway, I congratulate you. Hats off to you for your fantastic quip. Anyway, today on Washing Up Club we have some very exciting things going on. But first of all, I have to do a little bit. And sorry, I'm not ignoring all my other YouTube. That's the only one. That's the only YouTube member name I can remember off the top of my head. So I do apologise. If you want a spoon or fork dedicated to you, I'm very happy to do that. Just pop that in the comments, and I'll dedicate something. I've even got like ladles, spatulas. I can dedicate a tin to you. So as I recycle it, you know, just pop it in the comments, and I will do that. You know, I aim to please. Right, where are we? Okay, so I've just got to do a bit of admin. I've got to share. What the flip side, man? Windy's now following me on Twitch. Windy, you should have been following me way before that. I just need to check that this can be heard. I think I can. I think I'm in sync. I'm not going to do the sync joke. I mean, I've done it so many. I've done it to death. I've done it to bloody death. The sync joke. Right, let's just go. My channel. Let's just listen. Am I speaking? Let's get that volume up. I think that sounds alright. I think that sounds rather good. I think last time I played the theme, it was a little bit loud and distorted. So that's no ruddy good, is it? Right, let's share this. Let's share it. The what? Litter? Do you have to do it now?
I'm just going to top it up
I've just got to share this though. I don't think you have to do that now, but it's fine. Right, share to copy. I mustn't get in the mindset of monopolising the kitchen while Washing Up Club's going on. It's very bad of me to do that. It's not nice, is it? It's Crummy's kitchen as well. So let's share it to the hate-filled cesspit that's known as Twitter rather. No, I'm just joking. I'm just a little joker. I might even put it on Threads. That would be exciting, wouldn't it? Is anyone on Threads? Follow me. I'm kind of like a cult leader, aren't I? Oh, goodness me. Right, where are we? Join me now. Not very inspired, is it? Join me now for Washing Up Club. My plan is to clean the cat tins and then hello, Welkwuck Jim Binthar, Wishing Pup Cub. You know, just I'm just going with your word up. Hello there, how are you? Welkwuck to Jezzidenti. Someone called you something that wasn't that. El Jezzidenti. That's not Jez Cordell, is it? Am I allowed to say your name? Don't reply if you don't want me to dox you. My plan today. Let's just today is to clean the cat tins and then tackle the rest. I mean, who wouldn't tune in for that? Cult leader. Hey, you said it. Yeah? Well, I did say it. I know you're repeating what I just said. What else am I? You know? No, I'm just joking. God, let's not go there. Join me now for Washing Up Club. My plan today is to clean the cat tins and then tackle the rest. I mean, that is bloody exciting. Morning, Wuckers, and happy Father's Day. Thank you. I do look upon you as my children, actually, so that's very interesting that you should say that. Children of Washing Up Club. Now that's the sequel to the film, isn't it? There's no Dune book like that. I might even tune in case I cut myself on a tin. That's quite good, isn't it? Tune in son of a biscuit. Tune in, just in case I cut myself. Just in case I cut myself on a tin. Hashtag Washing Up Club. Washing. Is it going to remember me? Washing Up Club. Yay! Then we pop the thing there. Join me now for Washing Up Club. My plan today is to clean the cat tins and then tackle the rest. Tune in, just in case. I don't think we need the just, do we? Tune in. Although, tune in case. I've got two ins in a row. Is that really bad to have two ins in a row? Tune in case. Do I have a comma?
That's fine.
Tune in, comma, in case.
Yeah.
Tune in, comma, in case I... Tune in case I cut myself on a tin. I think that sounds rather good. Copy. Copy. Select all. Copy. Post. Then we're going to put, for the first time ever, post it on Threads. Yes, join me. Follow me on Threads, please. Greensville123. Do they have? Yeah, they do. I can. Just posted it on Threads. Okay, join me now for Washing Up Club. Okay, I didn't say it was live, but does anyone care? I don't think they do. Oh, bloody hell. Someone was hit and run on Chesham. Right, okay, here we go. Let's post it on... Right, it's being posted. Now, right, okay. Good morning. Welcome to another exclusive edition of Washing Up Club. My name, as always... I don't know why that makes me laugh so much. It's Ben Rufus Green. Thank you very much for joining me. What is Threads and why? Morning clubbers. Matt J. Davis there. Threads it's like the Twitter version of Insta. Is that fair to say? So what I've been doing on Threads is I've been looking at my Facebook memories and I've been copying over my favourite quips onto Threads so I look like really funny. Like really funny. I'm just going to put this out of the way. Crummy TT. Crummy TT? Crummy wants a tea. Crummy gets a tea. Let's put that kettle on. So, let's get on with it. Let's try and multitask. Is that clean? It's clean. Let's get rid of this dirty washing up, or drying up, as I believe we call it. And then we can start washing those bloody cat tins that have been getting on my nerves. Really getting on my nerves, they have been. Has everyone had a fantastic week? It's been a week, isn't it? God, it's been a week. It's been a ruddy week. Hey, I'm walking the dog and a cat. Are you walking a cat or have you just seen a cat while you're out walking? And a very hello to you. Is that a phrase? A very hello to you? It is now. On a t-shirt soon. Where's Windy? Windy. Morning Wuckers and Ben. I'm in France visiting family in Bretonneux. Is that how you pronounce it? Bretonneux. Ah, bonjour le French Wuckers. What's French for washing up club? I wonder. The cat is walking with us. Yes. Well, that's quite. You're quite a Pied Piper, but with cats, not rats, aren't you? Roo Laboo. Cat. Have you not thought about having a cat yourself? We. On a side note, why do you keep losing 100 subscribe? What? Why do you what? Official on a side note, why do you keep losing 100 subscribers on YouTube? I don't know what you mean, Tom Mason. Is that the first thing you've written? That's not a side note. That's the full on. I'm out of sync. Oh, maybe not. I don't care anymore. I'm not going to let a bit of sinkage stop me. Being out of sync's not going to sink me. I haven't lost 100 subscribers on YouTube. I'm over 100, which is good, considering I've only been going over a year. I wrote something earlier. Oh, thank you. Thank goodness for that, Tom. You know what, Tom Mason? I watched our chat again the other day, and it was good, wasn't it? You're very good interviewer. I enjoyed that chat. Yes, Tom Mason, comedy comedy aficionado. Thank you. What did you write earlier? Was it worthy of a ding, Tom Mason? If it was, I missed it. I'm terribly sorry. We're just warming up. What are we? We're only 10 minutes in. We're only 10 minutes in, aren't we? There's Willow White Socks out there, aren't you? Oi. Anyway, we'll leave the oys for later. That is one hell of a saucepan. Morning, whackers. It's Crumb. It's Crummy's in the house. Crummy's in the house. Who's in the house? Crummy's in the house. She's gone under the bed. Oh God. Right. Let me just. I must focus because I get distracted. I've got a plan. I've got to stick to it. The plan is to do the cat washing up first. So I'm not going to play the Washing Up Club music for this because I'm not going to be here in this suddy thing for long. I'm also going to make Crummy a cup of tea. Crummy tea. It's not called Crummy tea for nothing, you know. Here we go. Cat tins. Tum titty tum 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 tum. Yeah, am I right? Of course I am. Oh God. Right. So. I invented a new game. It's called Cat Chicken. So what you do is you coax a cat on your lap and then you stay there as long as you can. So who's going to move first? The cat or you? The cat or you? The cat or you? So it's called Cat Chicken. What's that? What's that? That's what it is. So if you wanna play it, just pop a bit of money in the post to me. Because I've just invented it. Thank you very much. Please and thank you. Right, is that safe? I don't think I need to go this deep, do I, if I'm just washing up tins? We're not going to go that deep. Right, Crummy tea. Crummy tea. What's she going to have? What's she going to have cat kisses today? Save all your kisses for me. Bobby Ball used to sing that. Oh. Used to sing that between takes on the Cockfields. Didn't take long, did it, to mention the Cockfields? Sorry about that, everyone. You love it. That's what you're here for. Secrets of the Cockfields with Ben Rufus Green. What other secrets can I tell you? Joe used to make me audition in his trailer every morning. No, he didn't really. I think I've said that before. Mustn't repeat my material. Mustn't repeat my material. Crummy tea. Right, here we go. We're squeezing the bag. We are squeezing the bag. We're in a squeezing bag situation. Right, I've squeezed the hell out of that bag and the tea. I've squeezed the hell in the tea. I came up with a joke, so I'm going to try it now. Which is best? Which is best, fighting or surrendering? Hang on. Which is the better thing, to fight or to surrender? Oh, hands down, surrender. Don't you mean hands up, surrender? Yeah, am I right? Woo! Ding-a-ling-a-ding-do. You're welcome. You're welcome. You'll be telling it. You'll be telling that to people later. You'll be telling it to people later, and then you'll be laughing halfway through, and they'll be going, "What? What is it? What is it?" And then you'll tell them. You'll all be laughing together, and you'll become greater friends because of that joke. You're welcome. You're welcome. Right, where did I put that bloody spoon? There it is. Where did I put the bloody spoon? I need to stir it after the. Right. So if anyone's, I know that you see, the thing is, I shouldn't do jokes like that because people get scared of quipping. Yeah.
I done it right.
No, it's got to be on the YouTube. You've got to go to the. Give me that. Give me that. That's what it's got to be, and you put that on.
Turn it on.
Yeah. And then you see what you can find. Once it's loaded up, just telling Crummy how to use YouTube. You could make a documentary for gold called "The Real Cockfields" with Ben Rufus Green. I could. Well, wuck. How many self tapes this week? Straight in. None. Absolutely none. Well, you know I haven't had any. How many of you had? Right, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Washing up cat tins. Okay, here we go. Let's get these captains done. Now, I didn't put the washing up club. If you're worried you've won, well done. Best of luck with that. Crummy sat. What we did? Oh my God, last night. Right, let me focus. So first of all, welkwuck to everyone. I know people get upset if I don't say welkwuck, and it's not wuck, is it, Fern? It's not washing up club. It's welcome to washing up club. I think I'm a bit out of sync, but I've not going to start again. Now, official Tom Mason. Hello there. I was awake at 6 a.m. Good grief, what were you doing at 6 a.m? I was nearly awake at 7, but I wasn't in the end. I was going to go swimming. I haven't been swimming, so if the energy's a bit lacking today, it's because I haven't been swimming. It's because Crummy, like a siren, coaxing a sailor onto some rocks, she said, don't go swimming. So I was like, all right, I won't go swimming. We stayed up late watching films and stuff. We watched Crazy Stupid Love. That's quite good, actually. It's like a rom-com, but more from the focusing on the blokes. And I watched The Holiday as well, which I was like, oh, it's all right. But she was banging on about how good it was. So I had to pretend I liked it more than I did. She can't hear me. She's got headphones on. She won't rewatch this, so I'm safe to say that. The Holiday. What's your stance on that? You know, the one with Cameron Diaz and Kate Winslet. It was okay. I think she'd built it up, and I was expecting this amazing thing.
Amazon.
If you can find it, you can watch it on there.
It says to sign in.
Well, then you can't. Near.
Switch on here.
Yeah, probably. That's where I watch some of things. Holiday is great. Well, don't contradict me on my own. Has Crumb ever seen Peter's Friends? Ugh, Peter's Friends. Don't like that. Do you go line dancing in that shirt? Oh, very good, Matt J. Davis. Same font colour-ish as the first ding that's not for me. I am quite kind with dings to myself. I've got to be. You've got to keep morale up. So anyway, we watched Crazy Stupid Love. Have you seen that? Got No Signal in the Hills. Welkwuck, everyone. Hope you had that one audition last week. I'm afraid I didn't. Is that a Peter Rabbit film? You see? She's got no idea. Poor Crummy. It's a Kenneth Branagh film with a very good cast, but the script is really on the nose. And this was ages ago. I don't think I'd do it now. Maybe I should watch it again. But I watched it, and I had it in my collection of VHSs, and I was so annoyed with myself that I had it that I threw it away. That's the only VHS I've thrown away. No. Is that a Peter? I've read it again. I don't like doing that. You've got to keep the content coming, guys and girls. No, anyway, Tom Mason, what are your thoughts on One Foot in the Grave? Please and thank you. Do you like it? Is it in your top 10, top 5, dare I ask? For me, it's one of my favourite British I think it's my favourite kind of classic British sitcom. I'd say stuff like Partridge and Blackadder are a bit more, I don't know, they seem a bit more edgy for some reason. Maybe that's not the way to think about things. So anyway, we got the sofa bed out and we watched films on the sofa bed. Can you say hi to my cat Frank? Here we go. One Foot in the Grave is brilliant. The podcast is amazing as well. Oh, I didn't know there was a podcast. I shall have to hunt that out. I love a good podcast. Right, have you got a cat? Can you describe your cat voice that I should do to Frank, please? This is the challenge for you for your writing, Dan Fern. So my cat voice to Willow is, "Hello, Willow. How are you?" Okay, that's how I coax her over. "Hello, Willow. Do you want some food?" I don't believe it's any good. Jim Bin Thar. Woo! I don't. For the love of sanity. We're not going to go there, surely, to goodness. Can you do it in the style of Doc Cotton?
Oh, Nick. Oh, my Nick. Oh, hello, Frank. How are you today?
Poor late June Brown. Have you ever thought about turning your sitcoms into books? I hurt my throat doing. Who was I doing that hurt my throat? Was it Doc Cotton? Maybe Doc Cotton hurt my throat. Official. That's the. Well, you see, Tom Mason. Official Tom Mason. Hang on, what is this? OTM. 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 I think I'll sit with Official Tom Mason. I'm more interested and drawn to dialogue. So I am in the middle of trying to write a children's book about Willow. You know, write what you know. Write what you know. That's the title of this ep. It could be. I've forgotten it already. Oh yeah, Doc Cotton hurt my throat. So did you like my joke earlier? Do you think you'll tell it to anyone, or is it a shit? Wendover Horn. Hello there. How are you? Now Wendover Horn. What's the latest in Chesham, Wendover Horn? Wendover Horn has got he's like a local reporter, like Jimmy Olsen in Superman. He's got his finger on the pulse of Chesham, and he knows where it's at. If I may say that. If I may say that, Wendover Horn, born and bred in Chesham. Do you go line dancing in that shirt? I'm afraid, Jim Bintar, that's already been quipped. But I will give you a ding. I'm going to give you a ding, but it is tinged with pity. That ding. Sorry about that, Jim Bintar. But it's still a ding, nonetheless. It's still a ding. That cat has abandoned us in favour of hunting field mice. See, faithless. I'm so sorry about that. What? I don't believe it. That's been done as well, Jim Bintar, by you. I'll give you another ding. That's 2 pity dings, but they're still dings. They're still ding-a-ling-a-ling dings. Right, let's feed this kitten. Okay, so before we do that, this is good. This is a bit of a crazy one. We've got washing up water in there. I was desperate to wash those cat tins, and I bloody well did as well. So we got the sofa bed out to watch films. We watched Crazy Stupid Love with Steve Carell and Ryan Gosling and quite a few other people as well. It's really good, really funny. I think it's got a good kind of plottage to it. Right, let's get myself a bit of excuse me, sorry about that. Right, there's a little bit of chicken left for the kitten, so I'm not going to chuck this away because she may fancy it a bit later. So I'm going to put this to one side. So my week, what was my week like? I know you like to know what my week was like. It's like the bloody Kardashians, isn't it? What was Ben Rufus Green up to? I'm just joking, I don't really think that. Okay, so I had some really good feedback on my sitcom, this bloody sitcom. You're going to be glad to see the back of it, aren't you, the sitcom? It was basically, I've not looked at the sitcom now for a couple of weeks, so I think when I do, I'm going to spot loads of stuff that's really obvious. Oh, that obviously needs a joke there, and this is an obvious joke I can put in. I think I want to do more jokes in character. My friend from university, who's also very, very good at script structure and cause and effect. If you do this, you need to do that in scripts. Has suggested that as soon as you introduce a character, do a joke based on their kind of key personality trait. And I was watching this. We started series 2 of The American Office last night. We've seen it before, and they do that. Like, it's a joke about it's the series 2 opener is the Dundies, where it's the awards, and Michael's character's changed quite a bit from the first series. And there's a joke he introduces. Is it Kevin? Oh yeah, Kevin wins a Dundie for the don't go in there after him, because he does smelly poos, and he's eaten all the food, and they just do jokes about Kevin being greedy, but they do it from the go-get, and I noticed they did that with all the other characters as well, so it's interesting. Oh, I shouldn't have bloody let that water out. Ugh. Right, let's try and clean it without. Let's try and do it. I'm going to try and do it. I think we've done it. Right, the kitten's got the food, but does the kitten want the food? That's the key. I'm with you on both of them. Hang on. Fave inside number 9 of... Oh. What's going on here? I might need to scroll back. Let's just have a little bit of a rare scroll back. Scrolling back with Ben Rufus Green. Just going to see what's... final episode... I pity me fool. The final episode of Inside Number 9 was fab and is a must-see. Okay. The other week I interviewed Emma Kennedy and told her about this, And she loved the idea and said she will have a look at it. What's this, official Tom Mason? Hang on, let's just have a look. Turning your sitcoms into books. Okay. Emma Kennedy, I think I'm following her on X. Favourite Inside Number 9 episode ever? Mine is The Devil of Christmas, but I also love 12 Days of Christine. Have you been in Inside Number 9? Have you been near to getting Inside Number 9? He's in everything. He was in, even in bloody Masters of the Air, weren't you? I'm with you on both of them, Dan. Also, watch your sitcom this week, Dan. Well, the first 3. Great, hope you're enjoying it. Be awkward if he wasn't. Oh, Washing Up Club. Oh, right, what you told Emma Kennedy about Washing Up Club? Or am I getting the wrong end of the stick? I might be getting the wrong end of the stick. It happens. One time I got the wrong end of something. It wasn't even a stick! True story. I was on the tube. Just about got on there. This is a genuine true story. And I held on to something like that, and it was someone's broom, and that is true. And I went, oh God, I'm so sorry. And they looked at me like I was a weirdo, which I was. But then I've seen that happen in sitcoms or sketches. But yeah, that genuinely happened to me. Genuinely happened to me. What an idiot. I'm going to have a bath after this. I've started this without washing. I've never auditioned for Inside Number 9, and you never will either. Nearest I got to those guys was chatting to Mark Gatiss. I say Gatiss, it's a double T, while filming Sherlock. Yeah, the nearest I got, I suppose, was... yeah, but he's nothing to do with Inside Number 9. He's the other batch, isn't he? He's the other League of Gentlemen. So I think I got nearer, buddy. I think I got nearer. I like your character the best, Dan. There we go. It's very good. And Chi, is it Chi or Chia? I think because it's spelt quite similar to chia seeds, I get confused. Oh, hang on, what am I doing? We need to clean the sink. What am I bloody doing? Got a whole sink here to clean. Cleaning sinks on Washing Up Club. Thank you, that's made my day. Yes, he's excellent. You're very good in that, Dan. She's not watching me. She's not watching. Crummy laughing in the background when she's clearly not watching me. How do I know that? Because I didn't say anything funny. Mark Gatiss, or I don't know how to pronounce his bloody name now. Mark Gatiss told off the people who said his name in an award show on live TV once because they got it wrong. Oh God! Right, Tom Mason. Is it Gatiss with a gate, or is it Gattis? Which one is it? Although your missus, I think I'd dump her. Never one. That's a bit harsh. Yes, it's the gate. So it's Gatiss. Well, it's his name. Where's that kitten? Are we going to see a kitten today? What are the chances? What are the chances? Right, 28 minutes. We haven't even had the theme yet. Absolute disaster. What a shit show. I saw him I saw him is between Dan Fern. Very good. Have you thought about doing that, Dan Fern? Between Dan Fern. That would be someone having to sit between his legs, though, wouldn't it? Between Dan Fern is his genitalia. Sorry, Dan. Sorry to get the graphic, Dan Fern. Right, Dan Fern. Roo Laboo. Back in a minute. Dropping off a cat. What do you mean dropping off a cat? Have you ever heard Ellis and Joe and John Radio 5? No, I haven't. Mark Gatiss, Fab in Sherlock. Yes, he is. It was a bit uncomfortable. So between Dan Fern. What would it be? You'd interview people who sat between your legs. You'd interview people while they sat between your legs, and it wouldn't be at all awkward or weird. So I think that's good. There you go. Right, here we go. Are you ready for some Washing Up Club music? Can't hear it. I can't hear you. Let's make it happen. I think it's a great idea. Copyright. Well, it's joints. You came up with the title, I put him between Dan Fern's legs. Washing up club, washing the grease away. It's getting cleaner, ow, nearly smashed a glass. shared royalties. That's fair. Thanks, Jim Bintall. You could afford more, but I'm glad you didn't. Thank you. Washing up club. Woo! Club. Typos stand firm. Washing up club, washing the grease away. In front of your eyes, you're getting to wash the grease away. Washing up club, washing the grease away. In front of your eyes, you're everything. Washing up club. Whoa! Christ on a bike. I have a series on my comedy. I started this year, and I asked them their favourite service stations. It's all right, Tom. No, it's not. I am. I can't. I can't wait. I can't wait. Right, Washing Up Club theme there by the wonderful Eyes on Legs, aka Daniel Reed. I think he prefers Eyes on Legs now. Do you get called Eyes on Legs in your house? That'd be a bit strange. But your friends call you Danny, I think, don't they? I call you D Drive. Yeah, D Drive. Yo, D Drive, what's happening? Okay, here we go. We're going to put some cutlery in. Splishy splashy. There's a poem. Splish splash. In goes the cutlery. Splosh sploosh. There goes the crockery. Don't know where it goes after that. It's rubbish anyway, isn't it? If we're being honest. Terrible poem. I was never good at poetry. But I should try, shouldn't I, really? You've got to be good at poetry if you want to get on in this world. That theme is so good. So, yeah, this time last week we find out Michael Mosley was found dead. Very tragic, isn't it? Can't believe it. Crummy's kind of hinted at doing a lovely big brunchy breakfast type affair, which would really go down well. So here we go. What we're doing now, I'm going to do it like I'm a TV chef. George says you could be the next Pam Ayres. Oh, that's very kind of her. Thank you very much. Do you ever do, you know those things that annoy you that you do? Like I used to say, now George, and it used to annoy me as I was saying it, but I quite like doing it. I couldn't. There's another thing. I'd like to do the yes minister thing to Emily. When she says something, I go, yes minister, and it annoys me. It annoys me as I'm doing it. I know I'm being annoying because that's how they end every episode. I think. I don't think it's every episode. Yes minister. They don't do it it's not an annoying programme. I annoy myself when I do it.
What?
Nothing. Crammy's in there. She's got her headphones on, my headphones all to cock. And she's just staring at me, so I don't know what to do about that. I like poetry spoken in the style of Kenneth Williams. I met a brilliant Kenneth Williams impersonator. Like proper good stuff. Really, I just find it fascinating. I love impersonations. Okay, Wendover Horn, can you do any impersonations? Do one in print, and I'll see if I can. We watched Hitman last night. Now, I'm halfway through Hitman. Emily's given up on it, so I've got to watch it myself. But I'm not. It's not blowing my arsehole off. Thank God. Is it amazing? Is it good? Was it all right? Do you think you'll watch Crazy Stupid Love? Based on my Ben Rivers. You lot never listen to my recommendations. I recommended Battlestar Galactica, Absolute Wall of Silence. I recommended Scavenger's Reign. It's brilliant, Scavenger's Reign. And you all called me a bastard. Have you seen the British sitcom Meet the Adibanjos. It starts on its own website and then go, oh no, I'll have a look for that though. Yeah. It was Michelle Greenidge's birthday yesterday. Fact fans. And I said, rather amusingly, I said, happy birthday Greenidge from Green. Now, thank goodness she liked it. She liked it. Which is great. So, yeah, she's doing incredibly well. So I've started. Tom Mason. I've started Doctor Who, the original, but I am a bit intimidated. I've got all these William Hartnell episodes to get through. So I'm on episode. They've met the Daleks, and he's just gone off to get some radiation gloves, and then he looks at the drugs. Apparently William Hartnell fluffed his lines a lot and then just corrected himself. You need to get the DVD to get the first story. Oh no, I got it. I watched it on. I've seen the first 4 episodes. I know aren't part of the BBC catalogue, so I watched them first. I watched them on Daily Motion or something. Back now. Latest Doctor Who is crap. I'm sorry, but it is. I auditioned for that. It was a weird audition because they thought I was someone else and ended up doing a 90-minute production meeting. Hang on a minute. Auditioned for what? Hang on, let me just see what you auditioned for. What, Hitman? Unearthly Child is on ITV. Yeah, I've seen... That looked like you said Unearthly Child is on ITV. With a kiss at the end, which I like. I like that. Thank you, Tom Mason. So, Tom Mason, who's the best person you've interviewed? Meet the... Oh, I see. I'm so sorry. You need to tie it in. You need to tie it in so that it makes sense to my head. Okay? Am I not saying hello to anyone today? I'm kind of missing not saying hello. Can you just invent someone to say hello? Is George there? I've said hello to George. Hello, George. Oh, how are you? Yeah. Oh. I don't know why I'm doing that. Something to do, isn't it? Other than you, I think it's Janet Ellis. No, you did Alex Horne. Don't sell yourself short. Alex Horne, you've got loads of good people. That was a good anecdote. Can I have a ding? Do we ding for anecdotes? I don't know if we ding for interesting anecdotes. Meet the Richardsons on Dave is good. Well, I think that's done for now, isn't it? Yes, but I think I have improved since Alex Horne. Yeah, but he still counts, and I think it was brilliant. I watched the whole interview with Alex Horne. It's really good. Don't sell yourself short. Roo Laboo, very pleasing name to say. You can say hello to Archie. We are back from cat herding. They are divorcing. Yes, they are divorcing. Well, that's the end of the show, isn't it? Amicably though. We're divorcing amicably. Right. Hello, Archie. How are you? Woof woof. Woof woof. Meow. Woof. Scratch poo. There we go. It's a little haiku to Archie. It wasn't a haiku. Haiku's all like specific rhythms and stuff, isn't it? Right. So in the week. Oh yeah. So this week, I had some great feedback on my sitcom. I'm gonna put it in, have another look at it with fresh eyes. I didn't get any. Oh, you know what I did get? I got asked to be in a short film. Did he react? Woof woof woof! Archie, sit, roll over, play PlayStation. Did he do any of those, Roo-Roo-Laboo? I hope he didn't mishear my sit for shit. That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Okay, you're the boss. The marriage was a sham for TV. They're good business people. Is that speculation, Jim Binthar? The Gene Wilder doc is really... Oh, I want to see that. Did anyone see the Steve Martin doc on Apple? That was brilliant. He is fantastic, and I think without interviewing him, I would never interview the Swedish Taskmaster and the Taskmaster system used in Australia. Oh, wow. He didn't do tricks, only treats. Okay, maybe. Maybe it's speculation, Jim Binthar. I feel I'm doing quite a good job of keeping track of this today. Normally I'm like a complete goose. I'm a complete goose there. Right, what's next? There's so much to choose from. I think I might need to change the water. A bit filthy, isn't it? Before we do that, let's just watch a bit of recycling. There was someone on YouTube, I'm not having a go, But they were telling me what wasn't recyclable. Now, our local Sainsbury's, and you'll back me up for this, Wendover Thorn, what are you? Who are you? Wendover Horn. Option on remakes. Opinion on remakes. Right, I don't know what you're talking about, Wendover Horn. There's a new Traitors on iPlayer. Oh my Godfathers. What is it? Is it American or is it British? Have you seen the Jim Henson? No, we're halfway through watching it. US. Brilliant. I love it. Traitors is brilliant. When's the new US? Wendover Horn. What remake? Can you clarify, please? Sorry about that belch. Wendover Horn, but you just make me belch. I love you so much you make me belch. You're keeping in line with the cat. I mean the chat. I love it, Wendy. Thank you very much. Wendy in Le Francais. So what are you doing in France, Wendy? What's on the agenda today? And what's the weather like? It's sunny, but I think it could rain at any second in our faces. So I discovered that the guy who sang the theme for Gummy Bears also sang Africa by Toto, and his father is John Williams of Star Wars theme playing. Fantastic random fact. Could they remake some Mothers Do Have 'Em with Ben Rivers Green as Frank Spencer? I would love that. I would love to be. I love physical comedy, and I like doing it, subtly. And I love to do like set pieces. I'd love to do set pieces like Clouseau. I've watched all the Clouseau films again recently. Oh my God! Even the bad ones they've got elements in that are brilliant. Yeah, they're so funny. A little bit questionable, some of the language. But yes, get a petition started, Wendover Horn, and then we can make it happen. And again, I do apologise about my hair. Picnic today in a village. That's amazing. Oh, picnic. A bit of French bread. Of course, in France, they just call it bread. Why did some mothers have them? I don't know. Maybe it was like something they caught when they went swimming. I'm going to give that a ding. That's dingable. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Clean as a bloody whistle. The remake of Perrin with Martin Cluge wasn't very good. Oh, I see. Did you see the remake of Porridge? Bloody awful. I'm just joking. Dan Fern was in there before we say anything. I haven't seen it, I'm afraid, Dan Fern. There's so much out there to watch. Remake of Porridge. That was a good gig, though. Shame it was on paper. It sounded. Here is a fun fact for you, Ben. Did you know that John Pertwee had a square bit of land in the back of a club in Ibiza? Ooh, a square bit of. What did he do with that? It's still on iPlayer. That's good. Do you get bunts from it? I want the Copfield Series 2 to be on iPlayer. You know what? Official Tom Mason, I am really looking forward to getting to the John Pertwee Doctor Who's, just because, from what I can gather, he was quite tasty as Doctor Who. What was the name of the martial arts his doctor did? He tried to sell it to a cab driver. Well, I think that's a bit. I think you need to go through official. Which cab driver? Quite savvy, these cab drivers. I like it in films where an alcoholic or a boozer gives someone gets their drink and goes like that. You're not drinking this anymore. And the guy goes, you son of a. And he goes, wait, it's for your own goddamn good. That was a good scene, wasn't it? And scene. It was great. What? Hang on, you've got a cursor in the middle of one of your sentences. How to do. It was a great show to do, but they went a different way with it. Very diplomatic, Dan Fern, as you should be. John had a bad back. John had a bad back as well. That's why he walks funny. How does he walk like this? Oh, you bastard! That would be good. Doctor Who walk. Oh God! Oh, get me the sonic screwdriver! Ah! Was it that bad? I'm doing a bit of overacting, that's for sure. Okay, let's empty the water because it's filthy. I don't want to get complaints. He walks like Barbie. Now I can hear Emily laughing, and I know she's not laughing at me. It's a horrible thing to know that your wife's in there laughing, not at me. I do love Emily. No. One of the things I noticed in the week is Emily washes up. Emily cooks like a person who knows she doesn't have to wash up. He was wearing a corset. Tom Baker, the best Doctor Who for me. Yeah, I'm looking for. So with William Hartnell, I am enjoying them, but it's the pacing of obviously very much of its time. You've got to say who you agree with. Who knows what you're agreeing with? Another random fact: Patrick McNee, Steve from the Avengers, was a nudist. Oh, these random facts are coming thick and fast. Have you heard of any of the audio? No, I'm not a massive. I know you're really into Doctor Who. Is that fair to say? I'm not, but I want to watch it. I like seeing plots and what works, and I like analysing TV shows to see what I like. So I'm going to start with a classic, Docky Hoo Hoo. Tom Baker was the best, but my ep of Doctor Who was brilliant. Oh, so official Tom Mason. Do you know what episode of Doctor Who Dan Fern was in? Let's see how much of a Doctor Who geek you are. You might not be that much of a Doctor Who geek, which is fine. I just thought I'd throw the gauntlet down. Well, if you do hear them, you can try and get a roll on them. Well, I know some of the people that write them, The Big Finish. I know John Dorney. That's such a cool name, John Dorney. A name that ends with a Y. I have no idea why. My brain is firing out all these facts. Starfish can detach their stomachs and grow new ones. Thank you very much, Ruru Laboo. And a big thank you to you, Archie. She's trying to steal the scene from me. She's trying to shift focus to her by saying loudly. Right. Okay, let's do a sieve. Do 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 do. Let's do a sieve. Do 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 do. What rhymes with sieve? Do 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 do. I can't think of anything. I'm just doing do 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 do. Let's do a sieve with the washing up brush. Woo! There we go. Div. I'm not saying div. Well, I just have because of you. That's a quote. With. I have no idea what. Oh, I've just read that. Were you saying what rhyme with sieve, or were you calling me that? The sieve is the CVs. CVs. Sieve? Is it a sieve? It's not a sieve, is it? I don't know why I'm saying this. What am I talking about? I think I've gone a bit peculiar. All the fumes from the washing up suds. And someone was banging on about. Someone on YouTube was having a go at me. Not rinsing. Ah! God, the brush nearly fell into the water. Probably not the end of the world, actually, if it did. Probably overreacted slightly. Did you use this? Didn't know what you did, but I'll wash it up anyway. As I've always said, when you're washing up, put a few clean things in for morale. Careful you don't strain your voice shouting sieve. Oh, beautiful. I don't rinse either, and I'm a monster. Oh, I see. Ding. The civvies. What you want? This? What you want a ding for the civvies? Am I in my civvies? Yes, I am. All right, I'll give you a ding, Windy. I've warmed to it. Oh, Windy, you've won me over. You've won me over, Windy. Windy, Windy, Windy. So, can anyone? No. George wants to know what you had for dinner last night. Well, I've been eating. I've been kind of doing a bit of fasting. What you had for diner last night? You're so terrible with the old spelling, aren't you? It's like a fly's walked over your keyboard and you've tried to kill the fly, just hitting random keys if you do it. Terrible, terrible. I hope you don't send out your emails like this, Daniel Fern. So anyway, long story short, I didn't have dinner. I had a big lunch, which was a Buddha bowl. I love Buddha bowls. Amazing. I had a Cheshire tandoori. Oh. We've got Emily had one in the week, a Cheshire tea. I call it Cheshire tea. Cheshire tea. But I'm not eating dinner at the moment. So I had 4 oranges for dinner and some nuts and a cereal bar and a sorry, I'm taking this very seriously for some reason. And a miso soup. So that's what. And Emily had Cheshire tandoori. Lovely, it's so good. I have been existing on club sandwiches. Only thing I want to eat. Club sandwiches. Yeah, I used to make them when I was at university. I used to make those for the. I worked in the cafe, the restaurant cafe type thing, and I'd make the club sandwiches. And they're good. They're very good. And that's the end of that little swoop down memory lane. Dan was in an episode of Doctor Who called The Woman Who Lives. The Woman Who Lives! Did she say it like that? I am the woman who lives, Doctor. And he was like, oh, we'll see about that, matey. Lived. I am the woman who lived, not lives. I am the woman who lived, not lives. It's a strange title. I'm just joking. I know you're correcting yourself. Oh, my God. So if there are any casting directors wanted, I would love to be in Doctor Who. And I'm watching them. I'm doing my research on it. I'm watching the whole Bally series. Club stands for chicken, lettuce and bacon. I don't know if I believe you. There, I've said it. Because there's a U in there, isn't there? Unless it switches to German for the und. Club stands for chicken, lettuce and bacon. Isn't there tomato in there as well? Should be clit. So no, it shouldn't be, for God's sake. Ben, tweet Big Finish about it, as they cast a lot of people all the time. Okay, I will do. I've got a mate that works for them. So I might ask what he's... I don't know. If you haven't seen someone for over a decade, can you still... God, I dropped something there. That was close. Did you hear that? Bit of drama on Washing Up Club. Big Finish make Doctor Who drama. Yes, I know. If you haven't seen someone for over a decade, can you call them a mate? I guess you can, can't you? If anyone deletes me from Facebook, they're not a mate anymore. Did you... Oh, right, Dan Fern. I look on my Facebook memories for material to put on threads to recycle, and I saw that someone who has deleted us as a friend from Youth Theatre. Both of us. I looked on her. First layer is cheese, tomato and lettuce. Second layer is chicken, bacon and mayo. That's the traditional way. You've really doubled down. Well, I don't know if I should say a name on this. I'll tell you her initials, but don't say her name, please, okay? Is that all right? Do you agree? Do you agree to my terms and conditions? Crammy looks very cute at the moment. She's got my big headphones on. I agree. Initials are CS. But she went by a different name on Facebook. But her real name, initials CS. Do you know who I mean? Anyway, she's deleted both of us. Colonel Sanders. I told you not to say anything. Colonel Sanders. Not a big fan of his anyway. Because of being the vegan and all. I agree. Daniel Fern. What did you have for dinner last night? Do you ever have vegan food, Daniel Fern? You know, Planet and all that. You've got CS. Yes, CS. How many times do I have to say it? 6 times. CS, CS, CS. God, you make me so angry. Again, a little bit of acting there. Sometimes I do. Claire Sweeney. Look, I don't want any guesses in case you guess correctly. Anyway, only me and Dan Fern know this. Sorry, this is a... Sometimes I do. C.S. Lewis. Right, look at this. Look at that. That's my clean saucepan. I don't know who you mean. Brilliant. Yeah, he's not the sharpest tool in the box. Okay. I guess I'll have to text you about it later, won't I? Cordelia is CB, and if it was Cordelia, then you've bloody said her name, haven't you? God, dear me. Jesus wept. Ben, the only thing you need to know about Doctor Who, is pre-2005 episodes are called stories, 2001s are called episodes. Is that the only thing? Surely that's not the only thing. And also, I noticed William Hartnell said, Doctor Who? In one of the early episodes, someone said he's a doctor or something. And he said, Doctor Who? Well, not the only thing, but it's a start. Okay, thank you very much, official Tom Mason. Did you like your spoon dedication for your birthday? That was nice of me, wasn't it? What a nice man I am. Ow, that's hot! Can't get cross with water, really. It doesn't make any sense. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, did I only fire? No, that's Dirty Harry. You're thinking, where's that bloody kitten? Well, let's see if we can get her in. Let's see if we can coax the kitten in. Knock, knock. Who's there? Once a Doctor Who fan asked me to sign 7 photos of me and Doc Who, but I only signed 3. He was going to sell them on eBay for collectors. What, do you put their name? What is there a way around that? I mean, do you charge for them? Willow, meow meow, meow meow. I want to show Willow to everyone. Ah! Oh, for God's sake! I've signed a bit of fan mail and sent it off. Doctor Who. Doctor Who. Who is it then? Who is it? Right, there's 2 knock knocks going in tandem. 2 knock knock jokes going in tandem. Windy, Doctor Who, Doctor Whom, Matt J Davis. I don't know how whom and whom works. Whom. Right. Chocolate, nothing else. Who. Right, Windy, do not know how Doctor Who, how these knock knock jokes work. I've already said who. You say you just said it, don't you? Knock, right, I'll start a knock knock joke now. Knock knock. You should end this stream with this quote. One day I shall come back. Yes, I shall come back. Until then, there must be no regrets, no tears, no anxieties. Just go forward in all your beliefs. Prove to me that I'm not mistaken in mine. Oh, God. Same one Windy and I are on the same joke. Who? Windy, stop saying who. You say... Hit your head or something. Right. Do you mean who's there? Knock. We'll try again. Knock, knock. Don't say who, do you? Knock, knock. Who? Who's there? Knock, knock. Whom's there? All right. Who's there is a brilliant Doctor Who podcast. Oh God, he's gone down a proper Doctor Who rabbit hole now, isn't he? That Tom Mason. Yes, I'm going to stick with the series. I watch it every so often. Right. Whom's there? I need to do up my sh. There you go. That's my knock knock joke. And then, right, let's clean this. I made some lovely meatballs in the week. Well, they weren't meatballs, of course. Windy, I think we should tell him to forget it. Stop it! Stop being so hateful. Right, here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Obviously, look at it. Morning, I'm so confused. All seems a little stressful. Who? Well, that's what happens when you come late. I could have been doing a bit of acting, Lisa B. Lisa B, do you know any casting directors that you can get me in with? Anyway, I had a tickle about a short film, and it's paid, and it's the first tickle I've had for a while, so I'm very happy to be tickled by that. Sorry. Well, that's all right, Lisa. Oh, are you with Windy? Windy's in France at the moment. I know France is a big place, but you never know. Could be some massive coincidence that you're in the same neck of the woods. Right, this is proving to be a bit of a bastard, but as you can see, I'm still persevering. Look at that. Look at that. Dan Fern, would you consider doing improv classes? I know that you're obviously a trained actor. Knock knock. Who's there? Owl who? Oh no, you let it in the house. No. Oh. Okay, very right. Tom Mason, you got yourself a ding. You got yourself. You see that? That's where the ding should go. No, well, because they're very good for writing as well, and they're good for networking, I guess. But you wouldn't want to do like live improv shows like Graham Dixon and Carrie Ad Lloyd and all that lot. If I have money, I will consider doing it again. You may know all this, but improv classes, really good fun. I recommend them for if you have to do public speaking or anything. It just helps with the confidence. Do you have an agent, Ben? Yes, I've had an agent. Ben, can you give Windy some useful French phrases, please? Okay. Bonjour. That means hello. Ferme ta gueule. Shut your mouth. Eiffel Tower. That's Eiffel Tower. Arc de Triomphe. Cordon Bleu. when we film things, you should have done. When we film things you should have done, we have a week of improv before. Right. Yes, I've had an agent for years, Tom Mason. I had an agent since I made YouTube videos. About 2008. So yeah. Anyway, improv. So the reason I was reminded was I'm doing an action and I'm talking about it, whereas in improv, oh God, Windy's back. Help him. Somebody help him. If you're doing an action, you don't talk about it. Like you're meant to be doing it when you start a scene. You like start a scene by chopping carrots or something like that, and then someone joins you and they also chop carrots, and then you don't talk about chopping carrots. You don't say these carrots are tough to chop. You talk about something else. Like I see you wearing some lovely trousers, for example. And also in improv, you always know the person that you're improvising with, so you don't have to introduce yourself because it's wasting valuable time. And also, yes and is a big one. You always try and yes and. So they give you an offer. They say, I like your trousers. You say, you acknowledge, you yes, thank you. And I like your new glasses or something. God, this is difficult. I know I shouldn't be talking about this because I'm actually doing it. By Jiminy, it's difficult. Crummy laugh. I wonder what Crummy's laughing at. It's not fair, is it? I think that bed's going to stay out for the rest of the day, you know. Where's that kitten? Why is there a kitten not in here? There. I don't know what you mean. Oui. 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 Well, I love French cinema. We watched Anatomy of a Fall the other day. My favourite game is the one they used to do on Whose Line Is It Anyway, where they have a part to the other person who has to guess the job they've been given. Now, you see that? I think that's more like short form. Long form improv is where you work on scenes, and that's a bit more interesting. And they don't like all the... I only just found this out a few years ago. They used to do improv show on Channel 4. Josie Lawrence was on it a lot. Oh yes, that's the Whose Line Is It Anyway. But the long form stuff, it's all about the scene. So you shouldn't be too quippy. It's got to be truthful and all that gubbins. That's why it's quite fun, Dan Fern, because they're not really into like, oh my face is on fire. Can somebody help me? It's more about keeping it real and stuff. The only reason I said it, and do it with a free association if you're going to do it. Because they're brilliant. If you know you're doing some improv, are you made up? Wow, that was like really deep, but at the same time really funny. I like it. Thank you, Matt J. Davis. Top quipper of the session, Matt J. Davis. Who? Oh my God, poor Windy. He's going off in a Who tunnel. What happened to Josie Lawrence? Never see her anymore. I think she still does improv on the circuit, and I think she might have the same agent as me actually. Let's just sort this out. I'm going to try and do all the containers. There's a lot of plastic being used here. What happened to Josie? I never see her. I don't like it when I reread things. I hate it. Right, we're coming to the end nearly. I'm just going to do all the containers and then we're going to go. Don't worry, guys and girls. I won't bother you for too much longer. I won't be here too much longer to bother you. I keep rereading your comments, Wendover Horn, which is fine. It's a very good comment, but I just don't want to look like an idiot rereading the same comment. Okay. Willow had a cat fight. Well, I suppose it's the only fight she can have. All episodes of the radio version of Whose Line Is It Anyway is on Audible. And all episodes of the TV version are on All 4. The newer versions of the US version, newer episodes of the US version are on UK TV Play. Fantastic. She got the part of the Invisible Woman. Thank you, Wendy. Have you got? Should I say something to my YouTube viewers? I want with YouTube. I used to love Mike McShane, and was that Ryan? Who was that other guy? Yeah, if you're following this on Twitter, which obviously you are, can you please subscribe on YouTube, because then I can start getting money. If I get to 500 followers, on YouTube. I'm on about 112, so nowhere near it yet. She was in Father Brown and Halo. I'm catching half conversations here. Right. We've got some more cake coming to us. We bought some cake yesterday. It's nice when you remember a bit of cake. Do you enjoy Improv at Youth Theatre? Yeah, it was brilliant. Well, that's what first got me. That's how we made Christmas Present, wasn't it? Improv. We devised it, didn't we? With Audrey. What was her name? Was it Horn? I nearly said Audrey Andrews, which would make a really good name, but it's not her actual name. What's your thoughts on TV channel Gold changing its name to You and Gold? I don't mind. Cook. Audrey Horn. Who's Audrey Horn? No one. I don't know. Actually, Tom Mason. Audrey Hepburn. Yeah, that would be good. Okay, you people. Let's see some improvisation now. You're welcome. You are welcome. My throat's a bit hurty after all this, like these impressions of women with deep voices.
Oh, my neck. Oh, my neck. Oh, my neck.
Audrey Cook is now a very successful TV director. Well, she hasn't seen me for shit. Have you seen you for anything? What that voice there? That was Dot Cotton. Come on. It was like she was in the room. Dot I's, cross the T's. Right, don't worry, the water's filthy, but we're only washing the recycling stuff. I want to find out what. So Emily's deep into watching. Who? Oh, never. Dr. Legg. Dr. Legg was a bit. Well, you know, you've got to come to the doctors. If you don't come to the doctors, how am I going to treat you? Nothing like Dr. Legg, but it's a new character called Dr. Arms. There we go. I like having names of body parts. I did in my live stuff that I don't think I'm going to be doing anymore in its current format. One character called Darren Arm. Darren Arm's a good name, isn't it? And I wrote another sitcom, and one character was called Paul Neck. Neck's a good surname, isn't it? I actually met someone called Neck. I was like, that's amazing. Where's that name from? And apparently it's German. German! Neck! Here's a riddle for you, Ben. People have stepped on me, but not many. I never stay full for long. I have a dark side. What am I? Dog poo? No. No, you're not dog poo. Doctor Who. Oh my God, Windy. Windy. What are we going to do with you? I'm guessing. Oh, well, I was about to say the moon. I wasn't. Dr. Legg was Dot Cotton's doctor. Thank you. Thank you, Wendover Horn. Ah! It's piled high. It's piled bloody high. You want to have a look at it? Look at that. It's exciting, isn't it? Have you worked with actor Susan Twist? No. That Doctor Who. Dr. Legg used to live opposite my drama school. Did he? Preying on the young students was... No, I shouldn't say that, for God's sake. Man on the Moon, great film, Jim Carrey. Yes, it's a good film. I watched Dumb and Dumber the other day. Bloody good. Yeah, very funny. I like the bits where he's trying to read a paper and he's going, it will be the tee, and Jeff Jennings is the. He helps him. Susan Twist is the current series director of Doctor Who. Oh. Well, have you seen my new show reel? Tom Mason, official Tom Mason. Right, I think we're going to leave that there. It's got, well, there's 4 scenes on it from different things I was in, 3 of which were directed by females, which I think is brilliant. Yes, there's only one word in the dictionary that's spelt wrong. What is it? Wrong. Yeah, there we go. Nothing gets past me. Nothing gets past Ben Rufus Green. That's why I make such a good goalkeeper. Oh dear. Always end on a high, but always start with a high as well. High, then end on a high. Yeah? End on a high, start on a high. Okay, here we go. We're coming to the end now. Let's get this volume down. I'm too close. I'm right in your face. I don't want to be that guy. Thank you very much for joining me today on Washing Up Club. It's It's been absolutely wonderful seeing you. Just seeing your names come up on the screen, it's like an elixir. So I haven't banged on about my auditions for next week, but I do want you to keep wishing me luck, and I want you to put it out there to get me auditions, because I didn't have any, but I got a snifter of a short film, which is still good, still very happy. And I'm doing ADR next week for my the film I'm in called Deep Cover. I'm playing Orlando Bloom's agent. Oh, look at me! If I make the final cut. It's been delightful, sublime. Thank you. So yes, put the thoughts out there for me to have a bloody audition next week. Because apparently you did last week and I didn't get any. So obviously you've just been a bit lazy. But, you know, we can sort that out. So I wish you all well for next week, but at the same time, I want you to wish me well, and I want you to give me a fucking audition! Sorry, I didn't mean to get angry at you. You should never say hi Jack on a plane, because everyone's screaming. No, that's fair enough. I'm wishing for director of the end of the corner. Thank you very much. Thank you very much there. So, we've had, last week's gone, and you can't do anything about it. So, as the water goes down, I want you to think, it's fine. We've got a new week, full of hope. We're all going to get auditions. All of us. There we go. Down it goes. Down it goes. That speech was quite long, actually. Sorry about that. Break a leg. Thank you very much, Lisa B. You should never say hi. Yes, I've read that. Very good. Knock, knock. Oh, my God. All right, Windy. Knock, knock. Who's there? This is your week. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you very much. Oh, Lisa, you're so inspiring today. Right, come on. Wait, come on, Windy. Knock, knock. Who's there? Doctor. Excuse me. Who? No, Windy, knock, knock. Who's there? Oh, sod it. You've missed your chance. Tell me next week. Bye, everyone. Have a lovely week. Sorry, I'm belching from the carbonated water. And and on that bombshell, we'll end it there. Bye. I forgot to. You have to say bye twice. Bye.